What's that word, family? Hey, man, check this out.
Pressure, I apply the pressure. Pressure, I apply the pressure. Pressure, I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure, I apply the pressure.
Kiara Franklin is a Baltimore City mother, reigniting the debate this week over parent accountability when a child is accused of a crime.
Stop! Put the gun down! Put the gun down!
Franklin's son, 17-year-old Mekhi Franklin, shot by a Baltimore police officer 3 weeks ago, now facing charges including first-degree assault, shot during a foot chase, police say, while he was holding a stolen 9mm handgun. His mother speaking out this week about the shooting, but also confronted with questions about her responsibility, her accountability.
Yeah, how am I accountable for what he has on him? That's not bad parenting. That's not the parent's fault. How can you blame that on the parent?
But Reverend P.M. Smith, longtime pastor at Huber Memorial Church in Loch Raven and a former defense attorney, believes there is a level of accountability for parents when children do wrong.
You feeding, you're clothing them, and you don't know where they are. You don't know what they're bringing in the house. You don't know what they're carrying out of the house. That is a situation where parents lack accountability because they're not handling their responsibility.
As the juvenile crime rate continues to climb in Baltimore, many parents are desperately searching for a cure. Smith blames broken homes for much of the growing crime problem.
They always say everything starts in the home, which it does, but what does a home look like? You never know what's going on in their home.
My son's 17 years old. He's not a 5-year-old little kid, you feel me? So at the end of the day, there's only but so much I can do.
That may be true, but when you have a young person who you know is headed in the wrong direction, you ask, you seek, you demand, you get all the help you can, whether it's an uncle, whether it's a stepfather, whether it's a grandfather, whether it's juvenile services, you get all the help you can.
Well, regarding Mekhi Franklin, he's out of the hospital. He's out of the hospital, and he's been moved to central booking. He's waiting there for a hearing that could decide whether or not his case is moved to juvenile court. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
Folks, what we got here is a parent that's not being accountable, that's not holding themselves accountable for the situation that happened with their children. That happens a lot out here in the ghettos. And then we got this old ass reverend talking about get an uncle, get a stepdaddy, get anybody, children's services. Once you see them kids going down the wrong route, get them. Yeah, he has a point. You got to get somebody. But who the fuck is there to get? That's the reason why the church is failing. They coming up with all of these conservative talking points, man. No, how about this? How about we pay children from the age of 13, maybe 12 to 19 or 20. We pay them $100, maybe $200 a week to stay in the house in the summertime. They got to check in maybe every half an hour on a computer to show that they're in the house. And with sporadic people going to make sure that that child is in the house, man. So look, I think that'll work. If we got money to give $20 million a month to asylum seekers in Chicago, we should be able to pay these kids to keep our cities safe and give them a little bonus if they start snitching. You know what I'm saying? They telling on somebody with a gun, get a gun off the streets, save a child's life, give them a couple extra dollars. That's what I say. We got all this money for war, but nobody wants to feed the poor. And the mom right there, man, she definitely ain't. She don't give a fuck. That nigga can get killed tomorrow, man. She gonna say, what was I supposed to do? That's exactly what she gonna say. And she has a point. What is she supposed to do? You can kick the kids out, but where they gonna go after that? We gotta have the government secure the country. The government gotta make it safe. We voting in all these politicians. They ain't doing shit but helping out people from overseas and immigrants. That's it. That's who gets the money. We don't get the money. Like I said, man, I got an idea. Let's pay these kids to sit in the house. Let's pay these kids to tell on bad behavior. I'm not with the snitching shit, but if that can save my life and your child's life and my child's life, let's snitch, man. Let's start snitching on motherfuckers that's committing crimes in the community, man. Tell me how y'all feel about this whole entire debacle. I'll be back later with more news and commentary. It's your homeboy, Low from the Go. Peace.
I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. I apply the pressure. Yeah, pressure. I apply the pressure.